Hey guys, how's it going? Alex here, and this is going to be another Would You Rather video. Now, me trying to be diverse and making a change for once, there's not going to be any gameplay this episode, okay? Don't cry, there's going to be something much better. This hot girl. Oh my god. I'm going to do the whole commentary and do the questions and then go back, edit it and add in pictures where relevant. And every single time there's not a relevant picture, there's going to be this sexy girl on the screen. So you get to listen to my amazing voice, you get to look at this sexy girl. What more do you want? What more do you want? Oh my god. Anyway, Would You Rather, if you do not know, is where I go on a website called www.wouldyourather.com. You can go search it if you want, and it's basically where I take questions off there and I answer them live commentary. So it's pretty simple really, and without further ado, let's go start into one. Okay, would I rather heat up a bagel and make passionate love to it, or eat it? I'd rather eat it simply because I do not want to make love to a bagel. I forgot to mention that if you want to answer some of these questions in the comment section below, then you can do that. And obviously you're going to comment in the comment section because you can't comment anywhere else. And if I say the word comment again, then I'm going to comment on my own video saying I should stop saying comment. Comment. Jesus Christ. Next question. Would I rather every time you enter a room, Darth Vader's theme song plays from your crotch, or have genitals glow like E.T.'s heart whenever you are attracted to someone? This is tricky, you know, because when it says enter a room, although like the lounge and dining room and landing and all that's not really classed as a room, every time you leave your room and go back in it, then the theme tune is going to play, and you walk into different rooms so many times every single day. You probably do it so much without even realising it, so that's sort of a down thing. And although this theme tune is pretty cool, it would get very, very tedious after a while. Everyone would get really annoyed with it, and it would be pretty freaky to have that noise coming from your genitals. Yet again, to have your genitals glow up like E.T.'s heart whenever you're attracted to someone also has its obvious backfire things. What's it called? I don't know. This is a live commentary, so it's really, really bad. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's really, really bad. I do not have a clue. But I'm going to have to say the attracted to someone, simply because if somebody likes you back, they're not going to mind that your penis grows up or your fanny grows up, whatever. Grows up? Jesus Christ, glows up. I don't really want it to grow up, or I don't know. Jesus, I'm going to sound like a perv now. Oh my god. Oh my god, live commentaries are the best. Yeah, so I'm going to have the genitals glow up, simply because if somebody liked you enough, then they wouldn't really mind. Would I rather eat or sleep? This is a hard one. I like eating, I like sleeping. I'm going to have to say, oh my god, I don't even know. Do you know what? There's always one question every single episode where I don't know what to say, and I always give it to you. So that's your question for this week. Would you rather eat or sleep? And that's the question. Like, would you rather eat or sleep? And I'm going to extend it and say, would you rather eat for 7 days straight or sleep for 7 days straight? And eating 7 days straight means you can have whatever you want 7 days straight, as much as you want or as little as you want, or sleeping 7 days straight, and you can't do the other one while you're not sleeping. So say like you sleep, you can't eat, or if you eat, you can't sleep. You get the drift. Oh my god, next question. Would you rather be stuck in a cage with a rabies infected bear, a very small cage in brackets, or be constipated and sick out poo instead for 8 years? So basically, be stuck in a cage with a rabies infected bear, or puke up your poo for the next 8 years. I'm going to have to say puke up my poo. And the reason for that is because, for one, if the bear didn't kill me, the rabies would. I'm claustrophobic, so I wouldn't like to be in a small cage. And I don't want to die. And puking up your poo would keep you alive. Then I'm guessing survival of the fittest and all that. You have to do what you have to do to survive, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my god, shut up. Would I rather watch Family Guy or South Park? Family Guy, I personally think it's a much better thing. That question was about as pointless as the comments on Pornhub. And would you rather put your dick in a frying pan or freeze your balls off? That is a really, really hard question. Girls, you would not relate to this, but I'm just going to guess. This is not sexist in any way. Not trying to be sexist in any way. You don't know what it's like to have a dick, do you? So you can't obviously answer this question. And I'm guessing that most of the viewers watching this video are going to be male. Again, no sexism. But I'd rather put my dick in a frying pan, because although it would hurt and it would be very scarring, and it would be very, very bad for a couple of, like, 2 or 3 months maybe. But freezing your balls off would make you infertile. You wouldn't be able to have babies, and I don't know. I think it would hurt more. You know, like when you're really, really cold and what's it called? You're really, really cold, and it goes so cold that it feels like it's burning. I hate that feeling. So either way, you're going to get a burning sensation. So I'm going to have to say I'd rather put my dick in a frying pan, because it would heal up and you wouldn't lose anything, and you still be able to have babies, I'm guessing. I don't know. That is not medical advice. Do not go sticking your dick in a frying pan, okay? Okay, listen to me. Do not do it. Do not do it at home. Oh my god. But anyway, that's all going to be it for this episode. God, that's going to be all of it for this episode. I like these live commentaries where they all mess up and then you can hear me messing up and then hear me going back on digressing and everything, because I think that's the way that commentary should be done. Not like where they pick the best bits, like where people pick the best gameplay and they pick the best commentaries and they do it 5,000 times. I think live commentaries are much, much better, and here I go again digressing. This is a completely different topic for a different video, but hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Leave all the comments below in the comment section, of course. Again, where else are you going to leave it, of what you would do for all of these scenarios. Remember your question, the eat or sleep one. Hopefully you have enjoyed my sexy voice. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching these girls. Hopefully my editing isn't too bad. This is like my first attempt at editing, and I'll see you later, guys. So
hey, how's it going, guys? It's Owen here, bringing you my commentary for the first round of the Invisible Chimps Unknown Commentators Contest, and like ever, that is as hard to say. So, for this first round, I thought I would start off with a controversial subject. That's Battlefield versus Modern Warfare, and in particular, I'm going for Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3. Now, there's a lot of things you can say about both of these games, and they both have their individual good parts to them, and they both have bad parts to them. So, here's my opinions on both the games and which I prefer. So, when I started off my Xbox and commentating life, I suppose you could say, I was more of a COD person than ever. I used to have many days worth of gameplay. I'm not going to say how many, but let's just say it was over 60 days on Call of Duty 4, and that's because I absolutely loved Call of Duty. I think those kind of games peaked. Call of Duty peaked at Call of Duty 4 and World at War, and in my opinion, this is just my opinion, guys, they're starting to decline in quality. I don't know whether this is laziness on their behalf, as they've got such an award-winning game, they don't feel they need to change too much, and some people may agree with that, because they've got a well-oiled machine, and they don't want the franchise to change too much. Personally, I think they should have kept it just like COD 4, but with quite a few new additions as well, if you understand where I'm coming from. Whereas Battlefield 3, never really got into it until Battlefield 2, and to be honest, I never really saw the appeal of that game either until the latter stages of it, when Call of Duty started to get boring and repetitive due to noob tubers and the high rush factor of each game that you would play. So that's why I've moved over to Battlefield now, and in particular Battlefield 3. Now, as you can see on the screen, there's some jet gameplay from Battlefield 3. I cannot remember the map, I'm sorry about that, but what this is basically showing you the map sizes. For Battlefield, you have drivable vehicles, so you have jet planes, helicopters, buggies, tanks, and big armoured vehicles. And so this is just me, this is my first time, well, not my first time I wouldn't say, but it's one of the first times I've driven a aeroplane in this game successfully. And it's actually a very difficult thing to learn, in my opinion, with some joysticks. It's not like playing Flight Simulator on the computer, where you would have a nice big joystick and a thruster, which I used to have, but don't have that anymore. But it's still more fun to me than Call of Duty. I'd rather be able to run for 10 minutes just to get to one objective and die, and then start again, maybe spawn on a team closer there and get a couple of kills, then go 30-0 on Call of Duty, because those games don't last long. It's 10 minutes of either in real good enjoyment on Call of Duty or sheer frustration and rage quitting, compared to the 20 to 40 minute games on Battlefield, which in my opinion, just my opinion guys, you can state your opinion in the comment section, are the best games to play. I just feel they have more drive behind them and you can do so much more on them. Now, coming up in a second is actually my first game on Modern Warfare 3 in 2.5 months. I haven't played it since before Christmas. I know it's very strange, but I just don't get the enjoyment out of it anymore. It seems so... It's not so much laggy, but it's a lot choppier and heavier than a game such as Battlefield 3. But you know, I used to be not a quick scoping whiz, but I used to do the old quick scoping stuff, and I used to make montages actually. I'm not going to plug any of that, but this is actually my only gameplay that I've ever got on Modern Warfare 3 that succeeded with a sniper rifle. For some reason, snipers don't have the same appeal. And that's where I think Battlefield wins it, because you can put an ACOG on a Battlefield 3 sniper and run in and get the occasional quick scope or no scope kill, but still have fun even when you die. Or put a nice long range scope, sit at the back, help your team out with the objective. With Modern Warfare 3, you can't really sit at the back and not be called a camper. On Battlefield 3, it's accepted as it's a more warfare based game, like it should be. This is my first round commentary, guys. I really hope it hasn't sparked up too much of an argument in the comment section, and if you wouldn't mind, please vote for me, you know, if you want to see me in the next round. But I'm sure my competitor will have a really good commentary as well, and I really hope you enjoy his too. So thanks guys, and I will see you later. Peace out.